So, I guess I just wanted to make a little video about advice for new incoming college students, so college freshmen. I don't have a script for this video at all. I think I just want to approach this as in I don't think about it, I just want to word vomit and tell you guys what I wish I heard. And so I'm just gonna hop right into it. There's not really much to explain. Well, I guess my first little piece of advice is that I, for one, would know your roommate that you're trying to dorm with or get a dorm room with. And so the way it worked with my situation is there's a Facebook group, usually for your class of blank. When I did that, I just kind of chose the first option that came up because I chose late, and that ended up not really working. We just had very different personalities, and what I recommend to you guys is to just know who you're going to live with. Ask them the difficult questions like what bothers them, what can't they have, what really peeves them. Figure that out, put it all on the table, and then decide, do I want to live with them? Really think about the college that you want to go to, and I know that is very standard advice for anybody going to college, but I would really consider it. Think about the seasons. I live in North Dakota and I am miserable in the winter. So if you hate winter, don't go to somewhere where it's really cold. I'm so congested for no reason. Absolutely no reason. What is wrong? This Mucinex dude, piss off. One thing I would recommend or tell you not to do is that you don't have to introduce yourself to professors. And I figured that out in a very awkward way where after class I was like, hi, my name is blank and I have this question, and he just completely dismissed it. It's not necessary. You don't have to introduce yourself personally one-on-one unless it's a very, you know, close-knit situation. I can see where you can do that, but probably not. Like in high school, usually you find all of your classes before, you know, the first day of class because it's all in a big building. Well, college is a bunch of big buildings spread out all around each other, usually. So I would recommend just taking a day and finding all of your classes because that could really help you save a lot of time and a lot of miles walking around campus. I definitely got confused before because I was like, oh, I could just find that one in the morning. Well, I really wish I did it the day before or a week before. Sorry if I'm so nasally. I don't know what's going on. My body's like meh, 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 meh. So in college, you do have a lot of time on your hands. And yes, you don't have to be at school from 9 to 3 o'clock or whatever high school was for you. And you do have the time to go home, but I definitely would make sure that other activities don't interfere with classes, and I would watch the time. Like, if you're taking a nap, set multiple alarms. Gosh dang it. Speaking of time, I know that since you have a lot of time, there's going to be more opportunities to do things at night, like parties or whatever. And I would recommend going to those and stuff as long as you're responsible and stuff like that. And it doesn't interfere with classes because college is a lot of money and you don't want drinking or whatever you're up to, I don't know, to interfere with your grades because those really do matter in getting your degree, and you're going to be wasting a lot of money if you just waste it on like $5 margaritas at a bar. You know, you can do that and stuff, but you know, you're going to be turning 21 in that age, and I would definitely take that into consideration when it comes to like grades and what you have to do. Don't procrastinate, like get your stuff done first before doing the fun things. Which leads me to my next one. Don't procrastinate a lot. You could procrastinate a little bit if you can, but like that was one of my big problems. I'm like, oh, I don't have class tomorrow, I shouldn't do that. And here I was doing Connect Math at like 2 in the morning before I had to go to class the next day. So definitely time management is key. I would get a planner. That's still necessary. Another thing that I would recommend is on your first day of class, do not go into the classroom and immediately go onto your phone. Everybody's feeling awkward. You're feeling awkward. Why don't you feel awkward together and conversate? Like, that is how you make friends in college. Nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody knows anybody here. They're from all over the country. So why not talk to them? Like this device, phones, I don't even know where mine is. They mean nothing. This is a lipstick. Phones mean nothing. They're gonna go away. People you meet there won't. So the next piece of advice I'm sure you have heard a lot is join clubs. There are a lot of clubs and that's how you can meet a lot of friends. Nobody really knows anybody there because you are all in a different location away from home and everything. Maybe you're not away from home, but that is how you make connections in groups and support groups. So I definitely recommend that. I really did enjoy it. I was in hall government. That's a good way to know the people you live by. And so, oh my god, my nose is freaking out. I'm sorry if I sound bunk. I would just take any opportunity that comes to you. Honestly, if someone invites you to get coffee, go with them. If someone invites you to the movies, go with them. You never know who you're going to meet. And those connections can last a long time. Another piece of advice before I lose it is that people will come and go so quickly. You will meet so many people upon getting there and they're going to come and go. And I think that when people go, try not to take it too personally because a lot's going on for them. They have their own different lives and eventually you're going to find the people that stay. And you can't, you know, keep these people on a rope who want to go. Like if they're gonna go, you can't force them to stay. And so I think that also can be applied to your high school friends. A lot of them will go and you will dwindle and you will fall apart a little bit. But the ones who really want to stay in your life, they will. I mean, they'll find a way to come visit you or to make time, but for the ones who want to move on to another chapter of their life, you just have to let them, and if that reconnects, as sad as it is, it will. And if it doesn't, then just let it be. If you aren't living in the dorms, if that's not required, I would get an apartment or a house by a bus stop that brings you to campus, because if you live in winter seasons, that is a huge problem. Like sometimes classes, if you miss 4 classes, that means you fail the class automatically and you need a certain amount of attendance if they take it. Not every class takes attendance, but get another access to school in a way. Get a bus, get Uber or whatever. Just have something as a backup plan. That's how I got through the winter here, and if you don't have winter, good for you. I'm jealous. I might do a part 2 of this video. I just wanted to do a little quick back to school advice for college freshmen. I wish you the best of luck in your coming semester, and if you want me to do a part 2, leave a comment down below. If you want to listen to my advice, go ahead. This is just what I wish I was told as a college freshman. So have a lovely day, whatever you're doing, or night, or evening. I don't know, but I'm gonna go, so talk to you later.